bliss. So, I am going to make my famous, it's not even mine, but it's my famous protein mug cake for you guys. I've had so many people ask me about this cake on my Instagram. So many people asking for the recipe, how I make it, and I'm going to show you how. I'm going to give you my little trade secret, okay? So you're going to need some whey. I use this one from Perform, the blueberry muffin one, because I like to think I'm eating a blueberry muffin. I use blueberries, sometimes strawberries, sometimes raspberries, up to you, and dark chocolate. So let's get into it. Okay, so what you're going to need is you're going to need a mug. And actually, I'm going to get out baking powder, because you're also going to need some of this, like the tiniest amount. When I say tiny, like I mean like literally nothing. So you can make this to your own proportions, but my proportions are 30 grams of blueberry muffin whey, or just any whey. So that was 34. I'm just going to take some out. There we go. And then we are going to use literally, like, I will show you a close-up of this in a second, but like the tiniest amount of baking powder.
So you can see literally that like whiter powder there is the baking soda, literally like the tiniest amount.
Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of water to this. Okay, so I don't know if you can see this, but this is the consistency that we want, like a really thick whey paste. And this is literally just the whey with baking soda just mixed in with the tiniest amount of water. Okay, and now that I've got my whey paste all made nice and thick, I'm going to add 15 grams of dark chocolate to the middle of that. I actually have a daily allowance of 20 grams of dark chocolate, but I'm going to put 15 in here and use the 5 grams elsewhere. So yeah, literally just covered that dark chocolate with the whey paste. And then I'm going to put that in the oven, in the microwave. Okay, in the microwave it goes. I'm going to do it for a minute. I'm going to keep checking it because sometimes it does overflow. Don't want that to happen, so I'm just going to make sure and keep an eye on it. And then it's going to be done. I can see it's about to go over the edge soon, so I'm just keeping an eye. You probably shouldn't look into your microwave like I'm doing, but I'm not risking anything, okay? That's how it's looking right now. I'm actually going to put it in for another 15 seconds. Okay, this is what it's looking like. Don't know if you can see that. And now I'm going to plate this bad boy up. So, boom, upside down like that. Shake it around. Does it come out? Oh, beautiful. Would you look at that? Sexy. Everything about you so sexy. Do 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 do. Right. There's actually a tiny bit of chocolate still in here, so I'm going to scoop that out because we don't waste chocolate around here, okay? These are very good calories that we will not waste. And then what I'm going to do is add 100 grams of blueberries. You tell I'm so excited for this. 99 grams. One more. 101, we'll take that out. This is going to be absolutely sensational. Okay, let's have a bite because this just looks incredible. I think this has become, I think on my last video I said that Cocoa Pops was my favourite meal, but no. I can't tell you what joy this brings me. Like, it's actually embarrassing. Right. Oh my god, I have to show you a close up. Sorry, but this is what I'm looking at right now. It doesn't even look like I'm on prep. Oh. Okay, enough noise. Guys, this is the fit. I'm off to go spinning. That's going to be my cardio for today. I'm actually meeting up with my friend, so we're going to go spinning. This is the fit. From Riderwear are the shorts. That was such a weird way of saying that. The shorts are from Riderwear. The sports bra is Gymshark. I literally never wear Gymshark anymore, but I was feeling the sports bra, so we're here for it. And yeah, I'm ready to go get my spin on. That was really weird.
So, when you're ready, hands in 3, get control of your breathing. Slowly in through the nose, slowly out through the mouth.
I'm sorry, but I just want the puppy to come here. Oh my god. I'm really not looking.
Oh no, I have too many things.
Oh my god. Hello, gorgeous. Oh, I love the hoodie.
Literally so cute.
Does she want to get down?
Him or her to jump.
Here you go. Yeah. She's hiding her treat. Hey guys, I'm back from spinning now, and I've just showered, washed my hair, and I'm ready to get into bed. But before then, I'm going to take you through a Q&A question because I haven't done many of these yet, and this is what I was going to include in this video. So as you'll all know, if you follow me on Instagram, I did recently put up a question box on my Instagram. I'll tag my Instagram below if you don't follow me. But yeah, I put up a question box for a Q&A, and I said I'd answer these, all the questions on this video. So the first question that I got was, how did you get into bodybuilding and why do you want to compete? So this question is, I mean, God, I could talk for ages on this one, but I'll try and keep it short. So for bodybuilding, for me, it's something that I haven't been obsessed with for like, you know, years and years and years. It's something that I actually probably got into over the first lockdown. And it wasn't something that I did myself. Like, I was doing bodybuilding style workouts in the gym, yes, but I didn't consider myself a bodybuilder at that point. Like, I wasn't really, you know, eating the right foods. I was tracking calories and macros, but I wasn't really, like, you know, I wasn't doing it to the T. I wasn't really focused, and my head wasn't in it. I just thought it was, you know, a cool thing to follow. I really enjoyed following it. I started following a lot of bodybuilders on Instagram, and started following quite a few people's first prep journeys. And that is how I would say I got into it. It was just from following other people, seeing their journeys, seeing their physiques change over time, and also seeing how much effort and how much they put towards their prep, really. It was like just super inspiring, really. To put yourself through a prep is a huge deal. I don't think people who don't do it, I don't think they realize actually how much goes into a prep. Like, it is the hardest thing I think I've ever done. I'll say that, hands down, the hardest thing I've ever done. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of see, the reason I decided that I wanted to compete was because I wanted to see if I could do it. I wanted to make those transformations and those changes in my physique. I think it's really cool to see those changes in your physique over time, especially through the cut. It's just insane. So yeah, I feel like this answer has been a bit all over the place, but yeah, I wanted to push myself. I also feel like I found a whole new level of confidence through bodybuilding. That sounds so cliche, but I really have. Like pushing myself to pose in the gym in front of other people. I would have never done that like 4 years ago. Just things like that. And like, I guess stepping on stage is going to be a huge thing. Massive fear of, I've got stage fright, like times 100. So to get on stage itself is a huge accomplishment for me.
So yeah, it's just an all-round really, this question, but for me, I would say
super inspiring sport to follow. I want to be a part of it. I want to inspire other people. I want to grow in myself, physically as well as mentally. So yeah, that is probably, I would say, a long answer in short, but it really wasn't that short, was it? Good morning, guys. It is Saturday morning. I've just done my check-in for Ella. I look like a rat this morning. A rat? I don't know where that came from, but my hair looks ratty AF, but we moved. I went to bed with wet hair last night, so this is what happens. I'm gonna sort it out later because I'm actually on my way to Coventry this morning. Not yet, but I will be. I'm going for a in-person posing session with Ella again. We're gonna try and make this more of a recurring thing. Hopefully I'll go and see her at least once a month as we're getting close to show day, so she can see how my physique is transforming, how it's changing. She can see me in the flesh. It's a lot easier for her to make judgment calls on what to do next, whether we need to increase cardio, decrease food, increase food, all of that jazz. Also, guys, I just wanted to show you, so I really wanted some sparkly heels because my heels were not sparkly, and I was umming and ahhing about buying a new pair just for stage, but instead I bedazzled them. Thank you to Hayley for this idea, because she did that to her heels for show day. But literally, how pretty are they now? Right, I should really start getting ready because I also need to pack my bags as I'm going to Alex's after Coventry. So I need to pack my bags, pack all my meals, shower, sort out my hair. There's a few things to do before I leave the house. So I'm gonna head off soon. But before then, I am gonna do another Q&A question because I just know if I don't do it now, I'll get to the end of the video and I would have only done one Q&A question. So the next one is, I can't remember who asked this, but it was on my it was on my question box on Instagram. So the next question is, how did you choose what federation you wanted to compete in? So some of you may not be aware, some of you are. I'm actually going to be competing with 3 different federations. So PCA, Two Bros, and also WNBF. So the reason for the 3 different federations was obviously being a first timer. When I was in my off season, I didn't really know what my physique was going to look like once I had leaned down. I didn't really know what federation would suit me best because they all obviously have different requirements, different posing styles. So we weren't really sure what would suit me best at that point in time. So I went with my gut feeling, and I didn't go with my gut feeling because I ended up going with 3. But PCA I chose because I really wanted to do the first timer show because I've just heard such great things about it. I've heard that it's such a friendly environment. They make you feel like really at home. You feel really confident on stage because the crowd is just amazing. Apparently it's just an amazing day to be at. I've been to the first timer shows before to watch, and it honestly, the environment is incredible. So that's why I really wanted to do the PCA first timer show. And then I also really wanted to do Two Bros just because I love the posing style. I personally think the posing style suits me best. I just love Two Bros. I just love the look that they bring to the stage. So that's why I really wanted to do a Two Bros show. And then finally I went for WNBF, which Ella, my coach, actually recommended just because PCA and Two Bros are not natural federations, right? So I'm not necessarily in the same ballpark as some of the other girls that might be on stage, just because I'm a natural competitor, and WNBF is a natural, it's a natural competition that I'm going to be entering. So that is the reason I went for WNBF as well, just to see how I fit in with that caliber of, caliber's not the right word, with that, what's the word? Group? With that group of people? I don't know what you know what I'm trying to say, right? So yeah, so 3 different federations. That is why I picked each one of them. And yeah, that is the answer to that question, I guess. Okay, I am ready to go to Coventry. So this is the fit that I'm going in, my travel fit. So this like vintage top from Adidas. Some, I don't know whether, I think they're from Oisho. Like these kind of yoga pant vibes. And then I'm gonna wear my leather jacket with it, also from Adidas. And we are ready to go. Guys, I just got to Coventry and it's raining so much. And I don't have a hood or an umbrella.
Yeah, better.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll just step
Just
it
because
instead
it's a little bit cleaner.
Okay.
Otherwise you're ending up like...
Trying to swivel my hips.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. We really want to pull this glute round. There we go. You don't need to like have this hand so far round.
And with this bit as well, like when you're turning around, you don't want to be like... Yeah, but that's kind of like...
train to Milton Keynes, but it's still raining and I've got to walk 10 minutes to get to Addicts, and I refuse to walk in the rain, so I'm on search for a umbrella. Okay, this is the current egg situation because everywhere is sold out of umbrellas and I've got to walk 10 minutes to get to Alex. He's currently at a coaching camp, so he can't come and pick me up. So I feel like a peasant having to walk in the rain. I'm not happy about it. I can confirm this is not a vibe. Guys, what the hell? This is not a vibe. Honestly, I was not made to live in this country. Like, wet and rain is just not for me. I need sun. I need sand. This is not what I want. Okay, Alex is still coaching, so I'm gonna go and do, I don't know why I said it like that. I'm gonna go and do cardio for 50 minutes. Let's go. Okay, we just had our mortgage meeting. We had a whole palaver with that, but it's kind of sorted now, isn't it? We're happy, but it's it's not the best it could have been, but we're happy now. So that's all sorted, and now we're going to go to the cinema and we're going to go watch Oppenheimer. Alex, say it.
Oppenheimer.
What is it? What are we going to watch?
Oppenheimer.
No, say it in the accent.
Oppenheimer.
So we're going to go watch Oppenheimer in the cinema. The Barbie film is out, but I don't think Alex would come with me to that. So we're going to go watch Oppenheimer instead. And yeah, bye.
Tell me, where did you come from?
Good morning, YouTube. It is now Sunday morning. I'm just walking to Lidl because I'm going to go pick up some bits. I didn't manage to do a food shop yesterday, and I need to get some salad leaves, some chicken and some berries. So yeah, going to go do that now. We did watch Oppenheimer last night. I didn't realise it was like 3 hours long, so I won't lie, I did start falling asleep at one point. I fell asleep quite a few times. It was just way past my bedtime and I was just really tired, to be honest. So yeah, it was a good film. It just probably wasn't my type of film. I don't really like anything to do with war. Just not me vibe. So now we are going to go and meet my mum for some lunch. I'm obviously going to bring my chicken salad and probably get coffee. But then we're going to this really cute cafe, which I'll film a little bit off if it's not too busy. And then we are going to go view our plot that we have reserved now. Alex and I are going to be moving in. We're going to be buying a house together at the end of the year, which is really, really exciting. It's a new build, so we can choose everything that goes in the house, which is going to be my favourite part. So yeah, we've got our reservation meeting later, where we sign all the documents and stuff, which is so exciting. So yeah, busy day ahead, and then I'll be going back to London to train. Well, not to train, but I'll be going back to London, and I will train in the evening. This is my salad. I'm going to be taking it to the cafe that we're going to. Hopefully they'll be fine with it, but how good does this look? We've got onions, peppers, salad leaves, chicken. I'm going to add some of this reduced fat hummus. And then I'm also going to add my callow corn cakes. I've got 2 of them in here. Perfect amount that I need for this meal. And then just so you guys know, I always, if I'm travelling away, I always carry my whey in little weighed out sachets, and I put these little stickers on them to say exactly how much it is and what flavour. So yeah, prep pack for you. You excited for this? Got a mushroom and truffle toasty with fries. We've got some maple and bacon pancakes, our smoothies, coffee, and my salad. So I am now on my way back to London. We just went and signed all the reservation forms for our house. I've got a coffee now. I feel like I've been here, then everywhere this weekend, but sometimes it's just got to be done. So yeah, very happy with us signing the forms and so excited to move in. Just gotten back home from Milton Keynes and made my cream of rice before I go train. Wow, would you look at that? So that is blueberries, the cherry bakewell cream of rice, 15 grams of dark chocolate, and the apple strudel Perform Whey, which is actually so underrated, but 10 out of 10. If you like apple strudels, I would definitely recommend. Where's my spoon? Oh yes, this is what we like to see. Wow. Okay, so while I eat my cream of rice, I thought I would answer the next question on my question box on Instagram. So, the next question was, how do you balance prep with work and a social life? Okay, I could ramble on about this for a very long time. This is something that I am able to deal with now. and I think I balance it pretty well right now. But something that I really, really struggled with at the beginning of prep, I won't lie. So I will give you 3 things that I do that help me balance everything. So the first thing I do is organise myself. I am super organised, and to the point where it's a bit over the top. So on every Sunday evening, I will make sure that I have planned every single day of the next week ahead of time. So for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and the Sunday, I will literally write out every single thing I need to do, literally down to the T of like putting the bins out, or making sure that I have sent my check-in sheets. Like, I will literally write every single thing that I need to do. That is just something for me. It might seem a bit over the top, but for me, it's something that really, really helps. It helps me plan my week ahead. It helps me make sure that I am ticking all of the boxes, which is something that obviously needs to be done in prep. You can't, not hit your steps one day, or you can't not do your cardio. Like, you just can't do that in prep. You have to tick the boxes. To people who aren't on prep or don't bodybuild, it does sound so extreme. It sounds so over the top, obsessive, and yes, I will be totally honest, it is obsessive. It's an obsessive sport. If you want to be the best on stage, you have to be obsessed with what you're doing. So yeah, staying organised is really, really key, and that really helps me to balance everything, because it means that I can tick the boxes, as well as doing things like social outings and stuff like that on top of everything, because I make the time for it and I know exactly what I'm doing every single day. So that is that. The second thing I would say is...
Just 1 minute, let me have another bite. Incredible.
The second thing I would say, for me personally, this works really well because I am naturally a morning person, is getting all my cardio and my workouts done in the morning before work. I am the type of person who I cannot work out after work. I'm just too tired. I'm exhausted by the time it hits 5:30, and I just can't do it after work. So I like to get everything done in the AM. So I will wake up at the crack of dawn. I'll drag myself to the gym and I'll get it done. It's something that works for me, because I've been doing it for a long time and my body clock is kind of used to it now. And it just means that it frees up the evening. So if I did want to go and socialise with people in the evening, I can. I've got that free time. Or if I did just want to chill at home and watch TV, I can also do that in the evenings. Like, it just works for me. And I know it works for a lot of other girls who have 9-to-5 jobs as well. So yeah, that is one thing that I do that really helps. It also means that you just got it out of the way. Like, you don't have to worry about it in the evening. Like, it's out of the way, it's done and dusted. Yeah, it just makes you feel like before it's even hit 9 a.m, you've ticked off a whole load of things off your list for the day. Like, it works for me. So that's the next thing that I do to help balance everything. And the third thing I would say is, in terms of social outings, I personally will make sure that I do at least one social thing a week, whether it's seeing my friends, my boyfriend, my family. I will make sure that I have something there to look forward to in the week. It's something that keeps me sane. Otherwise, I think I'm someone who feels very lonely quite easily. So I think that is something that I really need there to keep me sane and to keep me happy, really. There is a point where it gets a bit too much though. Like, you need to be able to balance how many social things you do a week. If you do too many, like, you're just going to be tired. Like, you have to make sure that you have that balance. So I think doing more than 2 social things a week, it gets a bit much. It is draining. It drains your social battery. So yeah, having that balance is really important as well. But having at least one thing a week is so important for me. Yeah, those are probably my 3 things I would say help me. I hope I haven't rambled too much on with this section of the video, but yeah, hope that answers your question. Okay, so I am now going to go and train push and cardio, and then may or may not pose in my heels in the middle of the gym. I don't know. I haven't done it in my heels yet. I've done it in trainers in the middle of the gym. Absolutely fine. Can deal with people staring at me like, what is she doing? Don't mind it. But I feel like if I get my heels out, people might actually be like, what is going on? But that is the joys of going to a commercial gym, and I think it's something I just need to get over, to be honest. This is the fit of the day. sheet-in shorts, and actually sheet-in sports bra as well. Pretty cute if you ask me. So yeah, I am gonna go and train now. Okay, so I'm just going to address the elephant in the room here. That is that I am the worst YouTuber known to man. And that is because I haven't filmed for like 3 days. I just completely forgot to film, to be honest. I've been really stressed the past few days, really busy with work. So I didn't really have time to film. And that is okay, because I'm back. But I am going to end this video with a final Q&A question, which is, what did you eat and drink at the hen do? So whoever asked this question is referring to the hen do that I went to 2 weeks ago. I had an amazing time. It was literally a day out in London. So it consisted of a bottomless brunch, a strip show, and then a night out. So very eventful. Took a lot of energy out of me, I won't lie, but I had an amazing time. So the day started at 3 p.m. and finished after midnight because obviously it ended with a night out. And I'm going to go into detail on what I ate and drank that day. So I basically made sure that I had 3 meals before I needed to be at the hen do. So I'd gotten 3 meals out of my way and I didn't need to eat those while I was out and about. So my first 3 meals was my post-workout Cocoa Pops, my cream of rice, and then also my protein mug cake. So those 3 meals I had before 3 p.m. Spaced them out quite evenly so that I wasn't too hungry or anything like that. And then I packed away my chicken salad to take to the bottomless brunch. And I also took 2 rice cakes that I had saved from the previous day, just to make sure that I had like a snack in between the strip show and the night out, just so that I wasn't like dying in the evening. So I did that. And then I had my final meal when I came back after midnight, which effectively I know would be like the next day, but whatever. I still had it because I needed to have my 5th meal, and that was sea bass and veg, which is just so funny because like me 3 years ago would have had cheesy chips after a night out, or like a Mackey's, not sea bass and veg, but here we are. Your girl has changed. I'm a new person. I'm not saying that after prep I'm going to be having sea bass and veg after a night out. You would not catch me doing that. But yeah, that is what I had, because we're sticking to the protocol, we're sticking to the meal plan. So yeah, I basically just followed my training day meal plan that day. And then in terms of what I drank, I pretty much just had Diet Cokes all day. Obviously I had water and my EAAs and all of that jazz before I got to the hen do, but during the hen do I obviously wasn't going to have alcoholic drinks. Like, I'm on prep, I'm 9 weeks out from show, obviously I wasn't going to have an alcoholic drink, but I did have Diet Cokes, so that was fine, that was absolutely fine. I really just enjoyed the day, to be honest. You know, like I said, I really do think that there has been a lot of self-improvement, and a switch in my mindset a huge switch in my mindset over the past like 15 weeks. And days out like this, like obviously I wouldn't do this often, like go on a night out, go to a bottomless brunch, blah, blah, blah. But every now and then, it's fine. And I'm okay with not having the bottomless brunch food and drink. I'm okay with, you know, not having alcohol for the night out. Like, it's absolutely fine. Like, in the future, yeah, when I'm not on prep, obviously I'm going to have a drink and I will have, you know, food out and stuff like that. But while I'm on prep, I'm going to stick to the plan and I'm okay with it. I'm absolutely fine with it. So yeah, it wasn't too stressful a day. I did have to plan ahead quite a lot, like in terms of when I was going to have my meals, you know, getting cardio, steps, my workout all done before the hen do. Obviously steps, like I didn't need to finish all of those before the hen do because I was going to get quite a lot of steps on the night out, so that wasn't too much of an issue. But planning cardio and my workout before the hen do was necessary. Obviously packing all my food, making sure that everything was prepped was necessary. But yeah, I had a great time, and yeah, I hope that answered your question. Now that I've answered the final Q&A, I am gonna love you and leave you. I hope you're all having a great week, and I will see you next week.